With me during the recess, the paperwork that was delivered by a private citizen for Mr. Morris, I have removed the binder clip that I had on it. There are no staples, there are no paper clips in the packet. It's simply a packet of prepared documents.
Okay. All right, Mr. Morris. Now that you have your paperwork, anything else you want me to consider?
Yes, sir. I'm looking through it now, sir.
Okay.
I ain't seen it in a minute.
All right, guys. Today, we're diving back into the circus featuring Florida's favorite sovereign citizen. And yes, the judge who mocked him last time is back too. From the jump, this man is trying to present paperwork he barely understands, hoping to dodge legal consequences with mumbo-jumbo. The judge gives him space, more than most would, and yet our secured party creditor fumbles through nonsense terms and recycled sovereign templates. You'd think after all this jail time, he'd be ready to sound halfway coherent. But nope, he's back with a binder full of buzzwords and no clue what any of it actually means.
Mr. Common law trust. It's just speaking about the trust. This was a UCC, just financial statement. It's a UCC statement with my own Alizé Morris and the trust name. The principal name was Octavius Alizé Takedown. And then it says, this is the entry of collateral by trustee / secure party creditor on behalf of the trust estate. It's Octavius Alizé Takedown, Jeter Trust in the commercial chambers under necessity to secure the rights, title, interest, and value therefore in, and the root or title from an inception, as well as all property held in trust, including but not limited to DNA, cDNA, cell lines. I don't know that word is right there.
Mr. Morris, I thought you said that they arrested the wrong person. Have the wrong person in jail. That's why I'm not sure what you're talking about some trust in your DNA and cDNA.
That says retina scans is what that says.
Okay.
Or retina scans.
Buckle up, guys. What follows next is 3 full minutes of sheer cringe as this man reads aloud a trust document that might as well have been generated by an AI trained on bad conspiracy forums. He starts naming off DNA cell lines and retina scans as collateral, as if the court is here for sci-fi plot lines. The judge, calm as ever, is clearly trying not to laugh. And just when you think this man can't get deeper into legal fiction, he doubles down. He's not the person they arrested, he's the living man behind the all-caps name. Sovereign. Logic at its finest.
Hold on.
Do we need to check your fingerprints or scan your retina to verify? Is that what you're asking me to do?
Oh, can you read this? I can't really read it like that.
Let me see. Maybe I'm not sure what's going on. You told me you were not Octavius Morris. Then you just started reading something from a sheet of paper that says Octavius Elise Taquan Morris.
Okay.
So are you or are you not Octavius Elise Taquan Morris?
No, sir.
All right, Ms. Smith,
my name, this is right here, sir. It's on. You probably can't have a good chance reading it. Right here. This right here. Bill of service, tort and violation. Just had a judge look at this. I can't read all this stuff. Not to you. Alizé Morris, secure party, barely in principle of you or the agent. Fail not to. I don't know that word is right there. To your oath. That should be called to answer before one God and the most supreme.
I can't hear you, Mr. Morris.
All this stuff.
Oh, sir, I want to call you Mr. Morris if that's not your name.
Okay, guys, this part right here is where things hit peak confusion. The judge directly asks if this man is, in fact, the one named in the legal documents. But instead of a yes or no, we get a stammered monologue about being the agent, the principal, the trustee, take your pick. It's like he's pulling phrases from a legal word salad. The judge is visibly trying to piece it together but ends up just baffled. Even the defense lawyer throws in the towel, admitting the man insists he's not who the paperwork says he is. At this point, it's not a trial, it's a riddle.
Let me ask you this, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you saying, I'm looking at a complaint affidavit here, and on December 5th, according to this complaint affidavit, Gulf County Sheriff's Department pulled you over while you were driving and arrested you, and they ran your name, Z. Morris, came back as a convicted felon. And are you telling me that your name is not Zatavius Morris, or you're not the person they arrested on December 5th? What are you telling me? Did you give a false name? What are you telling me?
I ain't give no false name, Your Honor.
How did they get that name, Zatavius Elise Morris? Well, you don't answer that question. That probably has to do with, I'm trying to figure out, maybe Mr. Hill, you can help me. Is he saying that the Sheriff's Department arrested the wrong person?
Your Honor, as much as I can.
Well, don't disclose any confidential, privileged information.
I raised issues when I had my pretrial discovery meeting with Mr. Morris pertaining to this case, because that's the only one I've got discovery on.
Yes, sir.
And I've done some independent research into that. Mr. Morris, or this individual, has this information that he's saying that he is not the person.
I'll take a look at whatever you want me to. I'm looking at the complaint affidavit. They said they had your driver's. They said you have your driver's license, and they ran your driver's license with that name.
I don't have a driver's license.
All right, guys. If you thought things couldn't get more ridiculous, wait until the judge reads the paperwork himself. What he finds is textbook sovereign nonsense, references to admiralty law, living man clauses, and bold claims of jurisdictional immunity. The judge, with surgical precision, shuts it down. He's had enough. This courtroom is for facts, not fantasies. What began as a chance to argue wrongful arrest spiraled into a bizarre improv act. And credit to the judge, he remains patient, even polite, while cutting through all that delusional fog.
What it was, restrict somewhere. You read the last page.
Oh, I'm looking at legal notice and demand to all state, federal, and international public officials. This is a contract and admiralty. This is some of that sovereign citizen nonsense. I thought you were saying that they arrested the wrong person. I'm not listening to any of that sovereign citizen nonsense. You told me they arrested the wrong person. If you're talking about admiralty law and that the first page was a trust and that you're the debtor, I'm not listening to any of that nonsense. When are we coming back?
Your discretion, Judge. I can tell you I've got discovery on the first case. I don't have discovery yet on the second case. I'm at your discretion, Judge.
Ms. Smith, when do you want to come back?
Judge, let's do the 6/27, our next available, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll come. And Ms. Morris, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I thought you were telling me they arrested the wrong person. I certainly don't want someone who hasn't. If you're the wrong person that they arrested, I didn't want you sitting in the county jail. But what you gave me was like some of that admiralty law, sovereign citizen. I travel. I don't drive. I don't have jurisdiction over you. I'm not listening to that.
And buckle up one last time, because the final moments seal the deal. The judge, still respectful, makes it crystal clear he's not tolerating sovereign theater. If this man had any actual defense, it got buried under all that nonsense about agents, trusts, and invisible contracts. A new date is set for June 27th, giving him one last shot at making sense. But let's be honest, after today, no one's betting on him to turn into Clarence Darrow overnight. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.
Your Honor,
yes, sir.
You didn't get what I said. That I was an agent of the principal. You know what I'm saying?
I think you're talking about a bunch of stuff that people who believe themselves to be sovereign citizens parrot. And I told you I'm not listening to any of that. I'm not sure how you, the principal and the agent of your own, I'm not listening to that. Now, if you are wrongfully arrested, that's what I thought you were saying. I certainly want to listen to that. But if you are talking about trust and being the agent, you're not the principal, and I saw something about admiralty law, I'm not listening to that.
What?
I will see you on the 27th of June. Take care, sir.